Hello, today we are going to start the new lesson water pollution. It's the most interesting and very easy chapter in science. Is as it is one of most interesting and easy chapter in science, so we are going to start about this interesting topic water pollution, which is the pollution as common. There are many kinds of pollution such as noise pollution, sound pollution, water pollution, air pollution, in where water pollution is one of the pollution. So let's start. Water pollution. Water exists in three states. You have to know first this, that water exists in three states. Three states means the water exists in three forms, and they are liquid, gaseous and solid. Liquid means it's like watery, gaseous it's like as water vapor, and solid is like snow or ice. Of the total water available on this planet, some 90%, 97% is salt water and the rest fresh water. So from 100% of water, 97% are salt water and the rest are fresh. That means 3% are fresh water. Next, it is also known as in chapters that we have discussed the water cycle. So let us gain some knowledge about water cycle. The sources of water on this planet are rain, surface water, groundwater and the sea. So let us first study about the rainwater. Rainwater carries the washed out minerals, salts and organic water from the earth's surface and is stored in ponds. So in our field there are many kinds of things which are stored in the ground. So in the ground level there are washed out minerals, there are salts and also there are some kind of organic matter from the earth's surface. Not from the earth's surface, in the earth's surface, and it is stored in the ponds, lakes and rivers, and they are stored in ponds, lakes and rivers. So ponds, lakes and rivers store water along with some minerals, along with salts and along with some organic matters. It pixoclates underground as is stored there as groundwater. It pixoclates underground and is stored there as groundwater. The water which are present in seas, lakes and ponds are collectively stored in underground and they are known as groundwater. The sources of fresh water are ponds. Wells, lakes and rivers. So we come to know that water are preserved in ponds, wells, lakes and rivers. Now we will come to know about some kinds of water such as distilled water. You might have listened students about this kind of water anywhere, but which is different from common water. So what is distilled water? Distilled water has a pH of 7, but most natural waters are slightly alkaline since they contain salts. So distilled water is the kind of water which has different pH level from common water and it has pH level 7. But most natural waters are slightly alkaline since they contain salts. And common waters or natural waters also contains alkaline and some contain salts. So the water which contain alkalines also contains salts. So let's come to see about seawater. Seawater is alkaline because of a high salt content. Seawater is alkaline because of high salt content, as it has been also declared to you in before that natural water are slightly alkaline since they contain salts. In that manner, seawater is the kind of natural water and it contains alkaline because of a high salt content, and it is alkaline because of high salt content. So the water which contains salts are alkaline. Natural water, seawater, lakes, rivers. Natural waters are seawater, lakes and rivers, contains numerous organisms like phytoplankton, fish and so on. The natural water bodies which contains water also contains some kind of organisms, and they contains numerous organisms, and they are known as such as whales, fish, frog, snakes, phytoplanktons and so on. So besides, it is a good solvent and contains dissolved oxygen like oxygen, essential for aerobic aquatic organisms. Besides, it is a good solvent and contain dissolved gases like oxygen. As when you will put some kind of solids into a bowl and put water on it and or mix it, you will see that the solid one becomes into liquid, and it is only due to water. That's why the water is also known as a good solvent, because it dissolves the solid particles and contains dissolved gases like oxygen, essential for aerobic aquatic organisms. And water, which is we found in nature, contains oxygen, which is essential for aerobic aquatic organisms. Aerobic aquatic organisms means the organisms which are present in water in seas, lakes and ponds. So oxygen is the gas which the water contains, is very essential for aerobic aquatic organisms. Now we will come from to the next topic, as pure water. So when we say pure water, we mean water free from organisms, particularly microbes, and which usually contains a negligible amount of salts. So pure water is a kind of water which contains water free from organisms, particularly microbes. So water contains salts, and some waters are free from organisms, particularly microbes, and which usually contains a negligible amount of salts. Some water contains negligible amount of salts, means it contains salts but in a small amount, and some which neither does not contain salts at all. So that's why it has been written that it is negligible. It is not written, it is said that it is negligible. It is negligible amount of salts. The water which contains negligible amount of salts, they are known as pure water. We require pure water mainly for drinking and cooking, but also for industry, agriculture and many other activities. So water is used in many forms, many fields, not in many forms, in many fields, and they are such as for common human being drinking, for cooking, and it is mainly used in industry, agriculture and many other activities. So pollutions of natural water, particularly fresh water, implies that it contains a lot of inorganic and organic substances introduced by human activities. So pure water contains organic and inorganic substances. Pure water, not pure water, pollution of natural water. Pollution of natural water, particularly fresh water, implies that it contains a lot of inorganic and organic substances introduced by human activities, which change its quality and are harmful for many living organisms. So not pure water, natural water. It complete sentence is going to be telling to you that pollution of natural water contains many inorganic and organic substances which are very harmful for human beings, animals and other organisms, introduced by human activities, change its quality and harmful for many other living organisms, including for man also. So it has been told earlier, and again it is going to be telling you twice times that it is harmful for man. Why it is harmful for man, and why it is have been tell you twice? Because pollution of water is really very harmful for living human beings, and it is human beings can only be healthy by drinking pure water, and if they drink polluted water, they can get ill and can get illness from many other forms such as jaundice, etc. Water pollution is now one of the most various problems in the world, particularly in developing countries. So this is the topic today. Told you about water pollution. Water pollution is most simple and common pollution of the world, and we can imagine it in various forms and in various ways and in various places. So this is the topic about water pollution today. This is the end of the chapter today. Thank you so much. Subscribe the channel and likes and more, and gives more and more likes. And my love is all to you all. It's very for many times, and I want that you are like, you might have liked it, and this is the end of the chapter. Thank you.